Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be kind of trying to track down the best Studio Series Optimus Prime that we have. So I have all of them lined up, all of the Optimus Primes that are in the Studio Series. So we have the Transformers 1, we have Bumblebee Movie, we have 86, Rise of the Beast, and Bayverse. We're still seeing that Age of Extinction Prime. So it's not complete yet, but we're almost there. So let's take a quick look at all the figures. So first up, we have the TF1. He's a deluxe class. He's kind of big for a deluxe class. Yeah, pretty cool. Did a review on him. So the first three, I did a review on. The last two, I still have to do a review on them. All the Optimus Prime reviews have done really well, over 100 views each, which is amazing. So here you have Bumblebee Movie, Optimus Prime. Not my favorite, but you know, he's there. Now we have the one everyone wants, the 86 Prime. Very nice, lots of heft to it. Here we have Rise of the Beast. You know, he's okay. Hollow feet has some problems, but you know, not too bad. And here we have my favorite in my collection, my Bayverse Optimus Prime. I'm very excited for the Age of Extinction one. He looked great in my opinion. This guy, he's very wide, as we can see, with his jetpack. I just love this kind of look as Optimus Prime. This is the one that I grew up of, other than the Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime. So yeah, really cool. So now we have to beg the question, which one is the best? So to find that out, we're gonna look at every single one of them and find out the pros and cons. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. We only have 5 figures, so let's just get right to it. This one. So he is cheap and he is everywhere. But the thing about this guy, so some cons about him, is that he has this thing and his axe is in the wrong color. But I believe all the mainline TF1 stuff, Optimus Prime's axe, are not in the orange one that we saw in the movie. And when I transform him, parts do tend to break off, like his arms and stuff. And yeah, this piece right here is just really annoying. It's easily removable, but he just looks pretty empty without it, so it's better to have it on, but it's also better to have it off. You can't quite make up your mind. Some pros about this figure is that he's quite big, and he's quite accurate to the movie, other than this thing, and his arms just sticking out to the side in the vehicle mode. So yeah, he's quite enjoyable, in my opinion, and he's gonna get, well, let's not do ratings just yet, so we'll do that at the end. Next up, we have my least favorite in my collection, but I'm not gonna go off my how I like it that much. I'm gonna go by how it is as a figure. So here he is. I heard most people love this figure just because, I don't know, it looks really good, but things don't. In my copy, things don't really tab in very well, and in some other reviews I've seen of this figure, it tends to have the same problem with them. And yes, this little headpiece does come off very easily during transformation, and these little side window things, they also come off very easily. And some stuff down here, they don't tab in at all, and this does not stay up. As we can see, it's nearly impossible to have it kept tabbed in. But some pros about this figure: he looks very cool, and he is not too expensive. I think about 50 bucks for this figure is how much he's. I got him for about 32. He was at GameStop, and the transformation is actually quite enjoyable, other than things not really tabbing in very well. But yeah, this is basically B-Movie Optimus. Next up, here we have the Transformers movie 86 Optimus Prime. Found this guy at Target. He retails, when I got him, for $89.99, but on Amazon he's going for as high as $200. So yeah, but that's not his retail price, that's just Amazon's price. Pretty sure you can find him for maybe 70, 80 bucks on eBay, just loose like this. So yeah, pretty good. He comes with a ton of weapons and this little trailer that I will showcase. I already did a review on this guy. I think I'm going to do a re-review on him. So, his trailer is quite big, as you can see. Bigger than the Earthrise trailer. And he comes with, since he is a Commander class, blast effects. But here's one. And I have the rest of them stored in this little compartment. As you can see, he's basically a mini Masterpiece 44 Optimus. Which is why he's great. So, there's not much just bad things to say about this figure, other than these little smokestacks. They like to wiggle around and sometimes even pop off, which I'm not very happy about. And these little hinges here, they tend to pop out too. So, I don't know, kind of makes me worried about this. But other than that, not much else to say about this figure that's bad. He has lots of accessories, and I think he's worth the 90 bucks. So, yeah, pretty good figure. Next up, we have the Rise of the Beast Optimus. Oh, he just fell over. As I was saying, here we have the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. This is the buzzworthy release that came out a little under 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Found him at Target. He retailed back then at $32.99, but now he goes as high as $100. But he just did get a reissue, so he's not very rare anymore. But the Buzzword movie version is still a rare one. He got a regular mainline release, so yeah, enough about that. So there's a lot to say about this figure. So first things first, he needs the DNA design kit very, very much. So here are the weapons. We never saw this thing in the movie. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Also, the sword could have done with a little bit of orange on the edge for some energon details, because that's what we saw in the movie. And this guy, I would appreciate some chrome like we see with the B-movie one and the 86 one. He's just very dull looking, and he just feels kind of cheap to hold. Lots of hollow spaces in the feet. And yeah, the truck mode is good from the front, but from the back, it's just horrible. Like, that needs the DNA upgrade kit. But, you know, smokestacks are a bit big. Head has limited range. And this. Who thought of this was, like, it just bumps into his head every single time you try and pose him. So, yeah, it has good, there's lots of good stuff about it. Like, it's my only figure that has ab crunch, I believe. So, yeah, it just needs more paint and better accessories. I need to fix, like, articulation stuff. So, I would definitely recommend the Bayway version. Definitely much more brighter and stuff. So, yeah, this is the Rise of the Beast version. And finally, my favorite out of all the Studio Series Optimus Primes. Here we have the Bayverse Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. Basically, all the movies 1 through 3. This is the Dark of the Moon one. I did have the Revenge of the Fallen one. It was my friend's. It's not a really nice figure. This is basically the SS32, but with the upgrade abs. This figure is not very good, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it's my favorite looking. It's just horrible. Okay, so things like this jetpack is not very secure. His wrists easily tend to pop off. When I just when he fell over, his wrist fell out. But yeah, you have to push it back in. It's a constant thing with this figure. And this wheel, it got so loose that it chipped, and now it does not fit. So I had to go ahead and glue it in, which I don't like doing that. And his weapons are made out of this very cheap plastic, and his axe even broke, which I'm not very happy about. I would like to get the upgrade kit for this guy, just for the new axe, because I don't know, the axe was a major part of the movie. He killed Megatron with it. So yeah, he comes with this whole arsenal of weapons you can see back there. And yes, I would have liked the weapons to be more colored. As we saw in the SS32, this had some black rim. And this shield is horrible. Like, it doesn't even fit on him. It looks so tiny on him. They should make it more upscaled, and I believe they do that in the upgrade kit. So I need to look into that, but I'm not willing to pay over $60 for that. So yeah, that's that. But enough about the cons. Here's some pros about this figure. I really do like this little area here. I think it looks, they captured that very nice. And instead of clear windows, they painted them, which on the SS32, they were just clear. And I think this guy's truck mode is very, very nice. Even has a chrome grille, as we can see with these two. Yeah, I don't think this one has. This one just gray plastic. And yeah, there's not much else to say about this guy. Lots of great articulation. I think you can even take this arm off to recreate that scene. It's not coming up. I'm not which way to do that, but I know you can do that. I'll do a review on this guy soon. Head sculpt is perfect, in my opinion, but it has limited articulation, and it's not very good. So, yeah, it's not much else to say about this figure, and let's just get to the rankings. So now the time has come to rank all these figures and find out what is the best Optimus Prime you can buy currently. So, in 5th place, I'm gonna have to give it to the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. I mean, this figure, for a figure that today retails for roughly $200 to $300, he's just terrible, in my opinion. He's definitely not worth the price that you can get him. So, this is definitely one of the weakest entries in the CD series line for Optimus Prime. And hopefully they will go back at this design and probably fix it up, because the quality control of this guy is terrible. In the 4th place, we're going to have to give it to the Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. This guy's colors are just not accurate at all. I don't like the way he looks, but he looks very accurate, but I'm not really sure what to say about this guy. I don't like this piece at all. They never had a bumper in this movie. I'm not sure why they added this piece. They should just made this guy a Voyager class. I feel like he's way too small to be a deluxe class. As you can see, he's very big. Let's bring a deluxe class. Yes, he towers over all the deluxes that I have. So, could have easily been a Voyager. So, yeah, that's why he's ranked number 4th. In 3rd place, I'm going to have to give it to the movie Optimus Prime. This guy, I'm giving him 3rd place just because things don't really tab in very well. His colors are perfect. His weapon is perfect. His health sculpt is perfect. Everything is perfect about this figure, except things don't like to tab in, as we can see. I have to constantly tab all this in. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this figure. If looking for Optimus Prime that's cheap, I would get this figure. It's just that things need to stay tabbed in when I transform him. Number 2 on the list is going to have to go to Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. You know, this guy's colors are, I think, spot on with what we saw in the movie. But his weapons, they're just not the best. But, you know, everything else is really nice. The colors are kind of off with this guy. And one thing I like about this figure is that things stay tabbed in when I transform it. Like, it's very easy. And comparing this guy to the YOLO Park figure, I think that this guy is even better than the YOLO Park figure. And this guy is made to look just like the movie. So, yeah, this guy is a really nice figure. I'm pretty sure the reissue is at Target right now. I'll go pick him up if I were you, before he gets too expensive. But that means that the best Studio Series Optimus Prime figure that we have ever gotten in the line is the Transformers the movie 86 Optimus Prime. This guy, he is just perfection. And you probably expected this because, you know, he's like the definitive G1 Optimus Prime that's affordable. That's not the MP44, because I don't know, if you're trying to eat, then you can't get that guy. This guy has so much articulation, is so accurate to the model that they used in the movie. And I know he has some limited head articulation, but I'm willing to pay that price for everything else. Like this guy, his weapons are perfect. His vehicle mode is perfect. But there is some things. He still has one problem in the vehicle mode. His truck bed, the main part of the truck, like this upper body, it's kind of slanted for some reason. I'm not really sure. I'll do that in my rear review of this guy. But he's like the best Optimus Prime. You can get him on the market, and yeah, he's not too expensive now, so I would go ahead and pick him up before things get out of control, like we saw with that Ultra Magnus. God, I really want that Ultra Magnus. But you know, definitely definitely will get this guy. He is the best Studio Series we've ever gotten of Optimus Prime. So if you guys enjoyed this video or this video was helpful, make sure to share, like, and comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Maybe I can do a Bumblebee review, but I don't have that many Bumblebees, so I have to think about that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.